Paige is currently putting away the main sheet.
I nearly had my head took off today. We're just getting ready to set sail for Fuerteventura. There's no footage from yesterday, sorry, because I was in bed with a really bad headache, which I never normally get, and Matthew just played his zombie game, which for you guys to watch wouldn't have been that interesting, so there isn't footage of any of that. But yeah, today we're just tidying up. Matthew's doing some pots. See, there you go. No such thing as these pink and blue jobs, we share them around.
Apart from I've never seen her service the engine. That'll be a friggin' first.
I'm learning. So yeah, we're going to sail over there. Windy TV is saying that there's a force 3, force 4, but we reckon about a force 5 is probably around right.
I always seem to get it wrong.
There's no wind currently, it doesn't look like there is, but we're in a bay, so it's quite sheltered. But we're really looking forward to it. It should take around 9 to 10 hours to get there, and we've got a nice little anchorage. Have you planned a nice anchorage?
Yes, yeah, should be. I can't remember its name. It's in my logbook. I know where it is.
Well, I'm happy you know where it is, you're the skipper. So yeah, we're just preparing and then we're going to get setting sail. Hopefully the auto helm isn't going to mess up, because it's kind of scary when it just decides to do a full right turn when you're not expecting it, and the sails flap and everything goes wrong. So fingers crossed, doesn't go wrong. Bye bye Lanzarote, and your nice mountains and clear water will be remembered as my cherry popping of diving with our own kit.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, you've learnt to dive in Madeira.
So there we go, the beautiful mountains, the Rubicon Marina.
They were very helpful. It's a good marina, that.
Very
Not
good
expensive
marina.
either. It was €26 a night for us at 41 foot.
And they have really nice shower facilities and stuff, so, and they help you with everything. I mean, our Furley unit, she was so helpful. So yeah, I'd recommend that. And then we got more mountains, and then if I turn around here, I don't want to make you feel sick, so I'll do it slowly. There's Fuerteventura. If you can see them little islands, we're going down the bottom of it, so it'll take a little while longer. But there we go, that's the plans. Has dropped and it's not coming, well, it would be on a run, so we have like 10 knots, so we're averaging like 3 knots maybe. Yeah. And we're not really getting anywhere to say that we've got a 9 to 10 hour sail, so normally we wouldn't mind and we'd do more sailing, but because we've got such a long way we've had to put the engine back on. Unfortunately, you can hear it bumbling along. The main's still out just to give us a little bit extra. But hopefully the wind will pick up and come from a better position for us and we can sail the rest of the way. But it's nice and sunny, so we're happy, and we're making a little bit more progression now.
How's it going, Paige?
All good. We're doing 4 knots, 5 knots, well, between 4 and 5. It's really pretty and really sunny. We're surrounded by mountains. Matthew's just sat with his pants on.
I've got my shorts on today.
Yep, everything's going nicely, and the swell is not bad at all. It's very peaceful. Near the waves. just been hit by a, what's it called?
It was a 30 knot gust, and it's being accelerated around the land. You can see the next one coming in. But then it went to 4 knots, so we've put the Genoa away now. We're just going to anchor over here.
That I actually pooed myself, I'm going to be honest. We've been...
Here it comes up, you can see it. It messes up the water just behind us.
You can feel
25,
it.
There we go, 24.
It's coming, it's here. That's so weird. But yeah, we got hit by a 30 and heeled right over. So yeah, I pooped myself, so we've put the Genoa away.
After 8 hours and 44 nautical miles, we arrived in Fuerteventura. So we've arrived at the anchorage for tonight. Paige is currently putting away the main sheet.
I nearly had my head took off today.
Well, that's because you put your head in the wrong place.
By the, what's it called?
Jibe preventer.
Yeah, I was being too careful and it jibed. And it hit me in
And the preventer worked, but because it was a bit slack, it hit Paige on the head.
Everything hits me on the head.
Anyway, let's have a look round our anchorage. It's a bit choppy, but not too bad. Here we go.
Very mountainous.
Yes. There we are. Yeah, it's a bit choppy, but not too bad.
Naked people again. Yes.
Paige is remembering the times when we were in Egg and it was choppy and we were going up and down. There were about 1 meter waves.
Honestly,
and
it was like that pirate ship that you have at the
fairground rides.
So it goes woof, woof, and Matthew's got me at the front, dangling over, trying to unscrew a what are they called?
D-link.
A D-link on the chum that's rusted to hell. So I'm there like this. Oh, that looks a bit...
Paige!
Doing that, and then he's going, quicker Paige, quicker, you gotta be fast. I could have thrown that chum at his head. And now he's going, it's a bit choppy here. If you look here, this is perfect compared to what we had in Scotland. It's lovely. And very brown beaches, because it's volcanic. We're just preparing to leave our anchorage. It's been a little bit of a bumpy night, but it's not too bad. The weather outside is actually pretty English. Let's go outside and I'll show you. Today...
English, I don't know if that's...
Pretty English, yeah, it means it's sheep. Oops. Here you go.
Oh, it's actually raining.
It's raining, we haven't seen rain since...
Well, it's spitting.
Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be an hour just around the corner, but we're going to motor because our batteries are pretty low, and with the rubbish weather, it's not going to charge our solar panels. So we're going to, Matthew assures me it's called, Tally Jolly Joe.
Tara Jolly Joe.
Tara Jolly Joe.
Oh, something like that anyway.
It's something like that. I'll try and put a description with it in it. But yeah, we're not going to have a very sunny day, I don't think.
No,
we're going to head off.
A bit further down the coast it won't be so rolly, because it's a bit of swell coming in. But it's raining. I can see rain clouds.
It is raining.
Madness.
It is. What madness is this? How are you finding today's weather, Matthew?
It's raining and it's cold. What is this madness? It's not right. It's just not right. Come down to the Canaries expecting to get really warm, and it's cold and raining. Saying that, has been quite warm the other days, but today it seems to be a wet day. It may have something to do with everywhere's covered in dust for the well, orange islands. So yesterday we were saying how all the rigging's going orange, and we're saying a bit of rain would help and just wash it down. So funny enough, the next day it rains. But it's not really raining heavy enough, it's just more like a mist. So.
We need more rain!
We don't need more rain. Well, we do and we don't. We
just
need
a quick shower.
We need one of those like tropical downpours which lasts like 5 minutes.
A squall?
Yeah, like a squall just to wash it, but I don't think we're getting that. We're just going to get this mist.
The rainy English, typical English weather.
Yeah, this isn't right. Because for English, so many English people come on holiday here. The island wants to make us feel welcome, so it's going to rain.
We got some new nice blue skies.
Yeah, blue again. Put my hoodie on because I got cold, and now it's time to take it off again because it's getting warm again.
And the sun is somewhere over there, that's probably why you can't see anything. Oh, there we go. We have some pretty mountains all the way. So like we said the other day, that our auto helm is being a bit weird at times. So what happens, Matthew will show you.
This registers where the rudder is, and it keeps registering it being right over here or not registering at all. So when you turn the auto helm on, because it doesn't know where the rudder is, it starts to turn to try and turn us. because it's trying to straighten it back up, so it starts turning you in circles.
So it basically does a full right turn, which isn't helpful when you've got sails up. So we've started putting on a preventer, jibe preventer.
Well, I do that anyway, but mainly I have to wait until it starts registering, which it is now, as you can tell. But it's worked fine today.
And
All
yesterday
when it came back on, so I wonder if it just needed, because we've not used it in a while, for me sat in marinas, maybe it just needed a bit of working to come back to life, but we'll keep an eye on it.
We have just arrived at our anchorage. Matthew keeps laughing at my hair. This is how it is naturally, and he keeps asking why it's always a mess, but it's wind and it's going ginger. I'm not dyeing it, it's just weird colours. So we've arrived at our anchorage. This is it. It's nice and, well, it's kind of sunny. We're gonna motor over to shore because there's a little supermarket and we need to stock up on a few bits. It's not too choppy here. It's a little bit choppy, but not as bad as last night. And Matthew's wandering around downstairs. There he is, waving because he's an idiot. So yeah, that's our plan at the minute. Go ashore, grab some lunch, and then we might do some diving. Depends on this weather and swell, so we shall see. We found a Euro spot.
Yeah.
Grab some food for tonight and we're gonna move anchorages. So just picking up Matthew's meat. Look at them sausages. So we've just got back on board from having a little wander around. There's not really much here. And I don't know if you can tell, I'll show you the back. It's rocking quite a bit. Yeah, there you go. So it's not very comfy to sit here. And there's a black beach and we want to go a bit of snorkeling and everything. It's a bit cloudy here. But further down is Jandir. We may be pronouncing that wrong. I'm pretty sure we pronounce a lot of things wrong, but it sounds about right. And it looks flat calm over there. There's 4 knots of wind at the minute, so we're gonna motor for a while. It should take around 5 hours.
It's about 5 hours away at 5 knots.
5 hours at 5 knots. So if we motor, then we'll get there for, well, it'll be 5 hours. If we manage to pick up some wind and we can do 6 to 7 knots, then we'll get there a little bit quicker. But I think with the wind at the minute, we're gonna just motor it and it'll keep our batteries charged as we do. So fingers crossed, it's gonna be a nice sail, and we're gonna get some nice calmer anchorage without this bounce. But we're a mono hull, we're used to the rocking. It kind of helps you sleep at night. So yeah, it's just a bit bangy at the minute. Matthew's sitting on the back while it bounces. Up and down. He's just securing the tender. He likes to pretend that he's doing work, because then when I'm bringing up the chum, the anchor, dropping fenders and all sorts, then he looks like he's been doing something. And then he stands here at the captain's wheel and he just stares left and right whilst he's on camera. I might add that he just puts auto helm on and just sits down looking at Instagram and YouTube, watching his Star Trek.
I like Star Trek.
I know you do.
And Orville's a good one to watch at the moment. So maybe when this comes out, I don't know, everyone probably know about it by then.
Right, time to bring up the anchor then.
Yep, let's go. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep, I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. It's catchy.
Here's what to do, now get down on all fours. Just bounce around, it's easy for me. Go crazy now and beep, beep like a sheep.
That's what I have to deal with on a daily basis. have finally arrived at our not so swelly anchorage. We kept getting stuck in 30 knots on the way here, so it wasn't great to anchor in, and then we chose a little anchorage and it was way too bouncy, so we've moved on. We're at the bottom end of Fuerteventura. There's not really that many anchorages around here, and a lot of them are open to the swell, but we seem to be holding nicely here and there's not much swell. And if you can hear plopping in the background, that's Matthew making drinks. He's here. He's making congratulations cocktails because the anchorage in Fuerteventura so far has been rubbish, apart from this one, which is not bumping around. So we're having a nice steady night tonight, having showers, having drinks, and probably watching some geeky film that Matthew will choose shortly. He's adding ice to the cocktails now. He's a pro. It just looks like blood.
Does it?
Yeah, with ice.
Oh, Halloween special thing.
Halloween special cocktails, but it's not Halloween yet, so. Oh, Matthew. What is that? How are you going to drink that? It's like iceberg. I'm going to see the Titanic floating past in a minute.
Come away, you.
I think that's enough ice.
Yeah, it's away now.
So today Matthew was looking around the supermarket for cream of coconut or coconut milk.
It's just coconut milk.
And he's deciding to add that to our cocktails, which are, well, they look like this, you've just seen. So
Oh, there it is.
I'm not quite sure how coconut milk's going to go with them, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. It's just wrecking the kitchen. We'll see how this goes, guys. Oh, it's gone all bitty.
It hasn't.
Yeah, it has. I can see them floating around. Is that as much as you're adding?
Yeah.
It looks like a bird's just pooped in the top of it.
It doesn't all. Tastes good.
What are you calling
Tastes
that?
tropical. Purple bird poop.
So we tried to upload our one of our videos for our patrons last night, but we realised the internet here is just too bad to do anything. So we're going to head further back up the coast to the anchorage that we tried yesterday, but it was too bouncy, so hopefully the wind's changed around a little bit and it's not going to bounce as much and we can get a video uploaded. And then what we're going to do tomorrow is get up nice and early, and then it's around 60 miles, did you say?
Yeah.
60 miles to Gran Canaria, and then there's lots of anchorages and it will hopefully be better.
Well,
so.
we're not sure we'll do that
Hang on,
tomorrow.
here's Matthew. There we go.
We're not sure if we'll cross to Gran Canaria tomorrow. If the anchorage is good, we might spend 2 days there, especially as the wind's meant to drop away to about force 2-3 tomorrow, which wouldn't give us much wind to cross.
Do you want to show people where we are and
Yeah.
where?
So we're currently here. We're going to sail back to here, Morro Jabal. See what the anchorage is like. Upload the video. If it's not nice, then we'll come back to here, ready to cross tomorrow. If it is nice, we'll stay there for 2 nights maybe and spend a bit of time there. Meant to be some good diving just outside the marina, but we're not going into the marina, we're going to anchor.
We've just set off. We've got around 16 to 20 knots of wind. It's a close reach, so the wind's coming from
About
over
60
there.
degrees.
60 degrees. So our sails, we've put a reef in the Genoa and 2 in the main, and we're sitting quite nicely actually. We're doing 6.5 knots through the water. So yeah, it's going quite well. We should be there in no time. So there's Matthew. Mr. Glum.
Where am I?
Mr. Glum, the stinky bum.
Here.
We started with 18 knots and we were doing 7 knots, and we're right next to where we're going to anchor, and it's dropped to 3 knots. Oh, it's going back up to 10, but now we've gone close order. Now it's going what's happening? No idea what's happening. The wind's kind of going everywhere. It's time to sort stuff out, I think.
We made it to the anchorage just outside of, I'm not sure what it's called, Morro del Jabal. There you go. Just on the bottom of Fuerteventura.
What?
Oh, I'm being attacked by a Kushti. Paige decided to wash her Kushti and It smells nice now because it smelled horrible, but it's not drying, so
That's because I washed it with its beans in.
because she washed it with her beans in, she said. Here's the anchorage. It's quite nice, it's not bumpy. I'll show you around. There we go. A few other boats. It's meant to be alright to dive over there by the marina's wall, so might be get the dive kit on and go for a dive later. Other than that, there's not much. Nice beach. Paige is now uploading the next video because we've got good internet. Let me show you.
There's a few internets around here.
There we go. There's Paige. I don't know if you can see her.
I don't know if you can see me, but hello.
There we go. And that's it. That's our kind of our day planned at the moment.
We just got back from an incredibly boring dive. The current was strong as well, so it was hard work getting back. And Matthew just making himself a milkshake. Look at that. It's got more powder in than anything else. Oh, he's pouring milk in, so I can't check. Oh, there you go. Matthew. This is why you need a dentist tomorrow. This is his second one.
Calcium is good for you.
You're supposed to put like 2 tablespoons in, or not even that. Look at that. You've put half the box in.
Cheers.
Let me try it. It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
It's good.
Join us next time for shipping scares, dentist trips and Gran Canaria.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up to date with the rest of our videos, then please think about subscribing.
We also want to give a massive shout out to all our patrons. You're a huge help and we do appreciate you. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching and see you next time.